Good afternoon, guys. Welcome everybody to Enjoy Your Fishing. First of all, thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for subscribing. Really does mean a lot. I'm here on the Fossdyke on the golf course stretch. Couple of my subscribers have asked if I'd come and fish it. It can be a really hard section, and at the minute there's only 2 or 3 pegs that are fishable because the weed. This is the clearest peg that I've found. That's why I'm fishing it. It's what's known as peg 1 on the golf course stretch. So if you're going to catch anyway, you'll catch on this, I would think. But anyway, I'm only here for a few hours this afternoon. So I've decided on a ground bait and pinky approach at 12 metres. And I'm going to bait drop some worm in just down here at about 8 metres, just above where it gets a bit deeper. And what I'm going to do is I've put a few pinkies in.
Right about them swings, mate.
I know.
Terrible nowadays, aren't
It is, mate. Yeah.
they? Enjoy, mate.
All right, mate. Anyway, and I'm going to I'm going to start on. I'm going to put 6 balls in like that. As you can see, there's not many pinky in, and I'm going to drop them from quite a height. I am. Right. This is Baytech natural skimmer mixed with 50% magic. It is. Right. I'm going to squeeze a couple of these balls hard and then 3 or 4 quite soft so they break up quite quickly. Anyway, for show you. There we go. Right. There we go. Right. Now, what I'm going to do is just put a bait dropper in a worm. There we go. we go. Right. Going to be really difficult. Going to be really difficult to get a big fish in for all that weed, but we'll give it a go. There we go. Right. So that's the rig's done. Okay. Right. Here's my rig anyway for the wood cloth. It's called a wood cloth float, carbon stem, 0.12 line, down to an olivet, down to a little olivet, right, and some number 10s. Got another number 10 kicker, just so it doesn't tangle, and then I've got two number 10 droppers, and that's down to a 0.10. Right, and I'm going to start on an 18. And bait wise, I've got red maggot with a few big fluoros, pinkies, and as you've seen, worm. So let's start on a big fluoro. Oh well, here we go. Look. At least we're not water leaked. Might have to put another back shot on it in a bit. Well, who knows? Oh, there we go again. Look. Hopefully you can see that. There we go. Pretty, aren't they, them? Rud. Hey, really are. Try again. That's a bit better one. There we go. Whee, that's a nice rod. Oh. Look at that, what a lovely rod that is. Hey, lovely rod. As you can see, it's quite difficult. But I wasn't expecting a lot, but we might have some better fish move in a bit over that ground bait. But I can see nobody's fished these pegs for so long without it. And anybody who knows the Fossdyke, they're not the most prolific pegs. But a couple of lads wanted me to come and give it a go, so I thought I would. There you go. Another rod. There we go, guys. Just gonna have a go on a bit of worm. First go on the worm line, guys. Let's have a look so you can see. Doesn't look like Doesn't look like there's out there at the minute. With worm, you normally get a bite quite instant. No, nothing there. A minute. I'm just off bottom there, so I'm just. I'm just off bottom there. I reckon someone's got hold of that. I knew it had. I knew someone's had hold of it. Well, I thought because it hadn't settled, I thought someone's has got hold of that. See you later. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Perch that time. It's unfishable. Oh, roach. There we go. Oh, what we got there? Oh, that is a little one. Something on that, yeah. There was. Lots. Oh, had lots of these. Rud. Bit better one. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful rug. Isn't it? Hey? What a beautiful rug. Try again then. A lot of weed down there. There is. Oh, little skimmer. There we go. What we got here? Oh, we got perch. Perch. Right. Oh. 20 more minutes. And then that'll be just over 3 hours then. That will. Right. Right. There we go. Right. I've tried that worm line a couple of times and not had a bite. So let's give it another go before we pack up. Hey. There we go. We'll give that a go. Had a little bite then. So, let me just turn that for you so you can see. Hopefully you can see that now. Perch. Perch. Hey, try that. That's amazing. I haven't had a bite on that every time I've tried it. Go, guys. That's good. Get put back. We're getting put back about £6, I think there. Right, £5 or £6. Well, that wasn't bad. I've had £5 or £6, nearer £6, I would think. Had some lovely rudd, roach, some bleak, and a couple of perch. I've only had the one bite on that worm line down there. Sometimes you can get tench here doing that, but I've only had that one bite, and it was just that perch like that. I've had nearly all my fish 11, 12 metres after putting that ground bait in at the start. 4 bowls with just a few pinkies in, and then one really rich ball in the middle of that. I've put them balls of ground bait in at 11 o'clock, because the canal's slightly running that way, so that I can just lower my rig in and just let it go over my ground bait and that. Use that post over there. There's a post near that van. Look, I've used that as my marker. I haven't bothered loose feeding today. I was catching rudd and that, and roach, and then I started to get a couple of micro perch like that, so I refed it with another ball in that, brought them back. So that's something to bear in mind if you're catching, and then all of a sudden you start getting little micro perch or Tommy roughs like that. Just refeed it. Okay, well, I'll talk to you again soon, guys. I hope you all enjoyed that. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And until the next one, look after yourselves and enjoy your fishing. Bye for now.